It's so good to be back. Now let's get right into it. Let's take a moment from the men's game against Goshen and take a look at some other Wildcat events from this past week. The football team went down to Michigan to face Concordia. Groninger led in scoring with 17 points each game, and Carly Lang had 10 rebounds each game for a team best of 20 rebounds in the tournament. Well, welcome back to Crossroads. We're on location at Marion Airport. The swimming team spent 3 days at the Calvin Winter Invitational, where they finished in 7th place out of 9 teams. The ladies are now 30-1 overall this season and 16-1 in the Crossroads League. Let's take a moment away from the men's game against St. Francis and take a look at some other Wildcat events from this past week. The women's soccer team went up against the number 11 school, Vanguard, ending in a 0-0 tie. And finally, our amazing volleyball team, who has a 34-1 record and is ranked at number 3, won the Crossroads Championship title. Yeah, that was really amazing. I was really glad I got to go up there. Like I said, I was a little nervous, but seeing just Marion, I never thought I'd see Marion from that point of view. Well, that's all I have for you this week for the breakdown. Back to you, Roger. Our fall women's sports have done absolutely amazing this season. Man, talk about an exciting game. Well, we're gonna take a quick break, but when we come back, Donovan Edwards talks with Kyle Mangus from the men's basketball team. Don't go away. The football team went up against number 14th ranked team, Siena Heights, and won. Let me just say, I was at both of those games, and man, did they keep me on edge. The cross-country teams competed in the Crossroads League Championship. I'm super excited to be here, seeing all of the cars and planes and the people. There are so many people out here. The Wildcat teams did redeem themselves, however, when they faced St. Francis. Well, that's all I have for you this week for the breakdown. Back to you, Roger. The men's basketball team went up against Mount Vernon and won 93-83. Finally, the football team had 2 really tough and intense games to start off the season. The volleyball team is still on a roll as they beat Huntington in 3 straight games to win the match. The first half of the game ended closely with the Wildcats up by 9, but whatever Coach Tonigal said to them in the locker room sure gave them a kick in the butt. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, Donovan Edwards talks with Kanan Coffey from the men's basketball team. Don't go away. Well, I got to fly.
You did.
Yes.
You did.
And I was a little nervous at first, but we got up there and I was like, wow, this is really amazing. Man, what a way to start off the season. Well, that's all I have for you this week for the breakdown. Back to you, Roger. Well, let's take a break from this men's game against the Cougars and take a look at some of the other Wildcat events from this past week. The ladies finished with a record of 37-3, this being the most wins they have had since 2007. And finally, the swimming team is competing in the 2020 Mid-South Conference Championship.
And so everybody except me got to fly this time, is what it comes down to.
Pretty much, but I don't know if you would have liked it.
I would have. You think I'm old, I can't handle an adventure?
I didn't say anything.
She didn't answer that, yeah.
Women's volleyball is off to a great start this season, winning game after game. Their most recent win was against Marion. When we come back, Donovan Edwards will talk with Kanan Coffey from the men's basketball team. Don't go away. Well, for everyone who's been with us this show, I'm Mikala Woodfork.
And I'm Randall King.
Amazing job, ladies. Well, that's all I have for you this week for the breakdown. Back to you, Roger.